Let's take this show on the road. Shit, different day. I be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, hop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job, those boss be working my nerves. Clock out at 4, phone do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool. I need my girls, the world is ours, so run it up, let's go to a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too little, slow down. No, me and who when they see me out, booked it 'cause I'm not waiting around for you. Let's fucking go Miami, let's fucking go Chicago, let's fucking go Demo, let's fucking go Houston, let's fucking go Atlanta, let's fucking go Tokyo, let's fucking go Brazil, let's fucking go London, let's fucking go South Africa, let's fucking go Korea, let's fucking go New York, let's fucking go Toronto, let's fucking go Paris, let's fucking go Nigeria, let's fucking go DC, let's fucking go LA, let's fucking go trees, new beach, we be out on the coast. Swimsuit, 2-piece, catch me doing the most. Eating good in Perry, grab a glass, make a toast to life. Just living like it's my life. In these streets, music playing all night. Hawaii, I found my peace on a mountain zip line. Australia stole my heart, and the natives are fine as hell. Oh well, let's spend it all.
Hey, everybody. We is back here again.
Hey, everybody.
Extra sassy.
Hey.
Now, y'all know one of us is live somewhere else on their own platform. It might come over there. And it's Sunday, and this is impromptu, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like, So we here. How y'all doing today, Sassy, Sandra P? What's happening?
I'm doing good.
Doing
Good to see
good.
y'all.
Yes, doing good, y'all.
I'm
You
glad
know,
that you here.
enduring this rainy, stormy weather.
Oh,
you
it's
know.
raining down your way too.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
real dreary. Memorial Day, just lazing for the next couple hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got up today and yesterday I had my sleepy day, Sandra P. I just slept all day and they ain't have no hard feelings about it. I just shut the door and slept. I think I got up. I went live, I think maybe once or twice. I can't even remember. I was so tired. I took the dog out. That was my commitment yesterday, was to take care of my dog. I took her little butt out and then shoot. I'll be back to sleep again.
Yesterday, I did pretty good. We kind of cooked out yesterday, just some hot dogs and hamburgers. But today I just been laying around, chilling, did a couple of lives. And you see Drew and her and Mr. is from the basement, is upstairs on the ground floor.
We talked about them this morning.
She gonna say it's for the kids. You know how Drew like.
That's what she already said, honey.
Oh,
She already said.
Drew said that was a private, intimate moment that was not supposed to make it to the. Y'all wasn't supposed to see that. That was
See
supposed
that.
Hey,
private
until the
moment
paperwork's
between-
done, she can do what she want to do. Him too.
Wanna do.
Even after. That's your husband. Drew.
Yep. Do you, girl? Even though I've been saying this for the camera, but do you?
Yeah, Drew said that Ralph did too much. That's what she said, basically. She said Ralph wasn't supposed to show nobody that.
So who lived
Yeah,
it?
right. Somebody else took the picture, so he couldn't.
Oh.
Somebody
Ralph
behind
didn't
the
leak it.
camera.
Yeah,
Somebody behind the camera talking.
That is so strange. You got a
That's
whole camera
weird.
person in your house, but it's private.
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't private. She lying.
She did that. That was for the gram. That was to be
Right,
public.
because she also was speaking to somebody. It was like they was on a live or something.
Oh.
She was
Yep.
like, "Hey, Linda, you remember when she said hey to somebody?
Yeah.
Who was she talking
And
to?"
he said, "What you call me?" She said, "Daddy." You call me daddy?
Oh
And
my
he fed her a
goodness.
piece of steak. Come on, girl. If y'all together, stop fighting it. It is what it is, okay? I think y'all do better together and make more money. All right? Yeah.
Well, I didn't understand the whole foolishness myself because
Me
I
either.
never hid or came back out. It's like, why did you need to come back out and tell the people that that was supposed to be private?
Exactly.
Girl,
Why you
you become
explaining
a
it?
little silly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wouldn't address it. She don't owe anybody explanation. You're still
Exactly.
married. He's downstairs. Just don't lie.
I don't know. It's crazy. And I seen no roach stump of wonder on bro chat.
Ooh, I didn't
Well,
watch it.
yeah,
I
I
couldn't
was
watch it. I had a headache, child. I couldn't. All she did was
she
started
ain't
out lying.
she ain't did nothing but sat over there and lied the whole time. Anyhow, that's all she did was lie.
Child, these people, they cannot live without Melody. Melody somewhere having a good time, enjoy her kids, and they over here still lying. I'm like,
But
man, this woman
this
ain't thinking about y'all.
this the thing though. I'ma just say it like this. That show is like a pack of expired bread. You know how when bread expires, you get molded,
Uh-huh.
and then it get that green shit on it. That's what that show is to me now. That show is
Yep.
outdated. That show is gone. Mel is gone. Mel left the show. Mel never coming back to the show. So we don't give
Mm-mm.
a damn about the show. At least some of us don't
And
give a damn about the show anyway,
no,
because we we don't have respect for those people. Why would
uh-uh.
we go back and watch a show with some woman on there who knew all along she gonna get up on Carlos' platform and say, "Oh yeah, I knew all about the RP. We all knew about it.
Yeah.
We all knew about the RP." Why would I want to watch people like that? Like you don't got no type of decorum about yourself. After I put
Mm-hmm.
y'all up like this and got y'all on my show, y'all would know somebody doing some shit like that to me, and you would come and grin in my face at my tea party as if this girl didn't just tell you what somebody was trying to do to me. Do y'all think that's the kind of people that I
Yeah.
want to watch on my TV?
Yeah. Oh
No,
no. There's some
no.
scandalous, low down backwood people.
Yeah. You think I want to watch some lady who just set up on TV and pretended that somebody that I got a lot of respect for tried to groom her? So now you
Yeah.
think I want to go watch and talk about her? Why would I
Yep.
want to watch that?
Why would anybody want to watch it? Well, I know why because some people like drama. Some people like the lies. And the money that's all money ain't good money. I tell you.
Nah, I just can't do it.
Any breaking
Mm,
news? Is the show back at least and she's on it? Why was she over
nope.
there?
Oh, she's on it. That's what she said. She done
Oh,
filmed.
okay.
She said she filmed. But
They
okay, so
all them.
this is
They're
my
not getting
thing.
paid
Now
yet
y'all
though.
know I like Mitch, so I'm gonna just say that first and foremost. I like Mitch.
That's the little one with the glasses, right?
Yeah.
The black one.
Right.
I like him too.
Who?
Mitch, the
Oh
guy who
yeah, yeah, yeah.
does this
Yeah,
concept,
he's
that's his
decent.
channel. It's his channel. He owned that channel.
Yeah, I like him.
Okay, so he could but what here's the thing I don't like. One, why if y'all interviewing Wanda, why didn't you interview about her the new show? Because
Yeah.
she wasn't even on Love and Merge for at least 3 seasons before it went off. So
Mm-hmm.
why did y'all interview her about some shit that happened like 2, 3 seasons ago? This Wanda wasn't even on for the last 2 seasons at least, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
So that interview to me was like a loaf of stale bread because all that stuff is old. If
Yeah.
she's supposed to be on the show this season, why didn't you talk about this season? Mel shouldn't
Because
even
ain't
be
no season.
Mel shouldn't even have been a part of the conversation because Mel is not on the new
Mm-mm.
season. and Wanda is now on the new season. So if Wanda is being interviewed, Wanda shouldn't even be talking about Mel. That's the
True.
first thing. Now,
They say they've been filming. Mm-mm.
now, could she talk about this lawsuit that they say? Yeah, sure, you could talk about the lawsuit because that is a new thing. But to be talking about the show, though,
Yeah, that's kind of confusing, especially if it's not confirmed that they're back yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because OWN has not picked up that show.
but
They
even
might be
if
filming.
they saying that they
That's
coming
it.
back. Let's just go with them.
Okay.
They said they coming back, right? So why aren't
Mhm.
you talking about the new season? Because that's what you say you're on. Why are you talking
Exactly.
to us about the old Love and Marriage Huntsville, the one whose contract ended, the one that Melody Cherie said, oh yeah, the contract ended and I'm not signing on with you again because the contract is over. So now you got to
Mhm.
go back and present your stuff to own. So now you don't got mail.
But they steady talking about it.
And OWN
As
ain't
if
gonna
she's
take
on the
that
show.
show. OWN has shown that they are not anxious to take that show without Melody. They have
Yep.
always announced that show right around the reunion time that is coming back. The reunion is
Mhm.
over. The new year then came. They usually start filming. By now, there ain't nobody filming. We ain't got no announcement that this show now is being treated just like Love and Marriage DC.
Yep.
Irrelevant to OWN.
Yep. I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. Usually by this time you start seeing commercials and stuff about it, you don't see nothing.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
So,
And if you got a new season coming, why aren't you promoting it? Why are you talking
nobody's
about what
promoting it.
happened on the old season? Shouldn't Wanda have used that time to promote her food truck? She should have
Mhm.
used that time to promote the new show. Like something.
Yeah, they never learn
Carlos is
promotion.
Carlos is not even talking about that show. So I
No, he's
mean,
not.
why is she talking? He ain't said
Child,
not one word. Not one
child.
word about that show.
Ain't said a word, but Wanda running from anybody. They trying to keep that show. They trying to revive something that's on life support.
Pull the plug.
Y'all
Take the
don't
oxygen
go back
away.
to that show.
Pronounced dead. Time 8:03.
They looking for some
Seriously.
motion because no
Mm,
one is checking for them. I
yeah.
mean, I don't know what it is. It's crazy. But anyway, let's talk about a little bit of Roa because that's why we here, y'all. That's why we
Yes,
here.
God.
Yes.
Sandra P, what did you
Good
think? What was
child.
your hot spot last night? Because we here to talk about reactions. What was your actor factors last night?
It's one of those things for me. I hate to be negative. It was so bad it was good, certain parts of it. Just when everybody knows I'm not feeling Brit Edie, but I was just shaking my head, feeling a little bit sorry for her, what was going on. The way they showed up dressed like the Kentucky Derby at that golf club.
I
I've
was
worked in a
like,
golf
what
club
the?
serving, and they were just nobody is ever dressed like that unless it's a wedding or something. And in production, to show the people that were actually there to play golf what you wear versus what Kelly, Shamia with the Balenciaga all over her suit.
Oh my
I've
God.
been around people that work that were members of the golf club, and you don't know what the name is of what they're wearing. But she had her Chanel earrings, Balenciaga suit. They were tearing up them people golf greens. I know Bravo or
Yes.
somebody going to get a bill because they maintain those
Yeah, they
greens.
gonna
You're not
definitely get a
allowed
bill.
to wear that out there. They were tearing them up with them tacky heels. Parts of it were funny, but it was just fun to see. It was a good natured fun. We'll talk about the end of it because we got freaking Frack back, which I see in your
Yeah.
thumbnail. But yeah, it
Mhm.
was so bad it was good. It was some lighthearted laughter to it.
Child, Brit look like an idiot.
She did.
Talking about, I
Poor
want
thing.
these people to be in my world,
Wait a
and
minute,
I'm
y'all.
going to show them my world.
Well, what kind
So,
of world did she have when she only had enough food only for the housewives?
At the table.
Child, that's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
So she was
Ooh,
gonna. She thought that shit was cool when she said they got the wrong menu. They was only supposed to get cocktails. Either way, why would you sit there and feed a group of people in front of
people
a
in front of other people.
girl? Did you see how them people was looking at her?
Yeah.
And
She
did
didn't
y'all
have
Yeah,
to
they
do
were
it.
like,
Yeah. They have separate
they
you
rooms
ain't
know
off
got
to
see
the
no
binge
side.
worthy?
money.
She could have had the
She ain't
private
have no
luncheon.
money.
Binge
She
worthy.
should have had private luncheon to the side just for the
Exactly.
immediate cast. And then she had influencers there. She had big names that we all recognize sitting there looking. And I was like, oh Lord, let's see if they're gonna
Mhm.
drag her about it.
They
I'm definitely
did.
going to binge worthy's page because I
Me
know
too. That's the one
damn
I've
well
noticed. Because
I
he's
Yeah.
so
seen
sweet.
his.
He don't try to drag them, but
He
he
was looking
will.
like,
But
what
did you
in the?
see his face? Did you
He
see
was,
his face, Sandra?
Yeah.
He was
yes.
like, what
Yep.
kind of shit is this?
His face looked like that little avatar he be putting up there. I said, oh Lord, I can't wait
Yes.
to see what he gonna say.
Girl, he was like, what kind of shit is this?
Is
And when he
this
stood
what
up and
is
said, this
happening?
is classy. We're in a classy place. I said, oh, Britt. Oh, Britt. Michael there with that hat on inside.
Oh
Oh,
my
my
God.
God. Oh,
Right.
But
terrible.
Cynthia looked good though. Cynthia was wearing that dress.
Oh, yeah. Cynthia, she looked like a disco ball. I'll allow it
Yes,
for
she
her.
did.
Cynthia gets away with a lot of stuff with me
Uh-huh.
just because of the OG part of it and the supermodel thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, during the day when that disco ball dress, and she took her food and she dipped up out of there. I
She
was
said
with
this
her.
is
I said, this is
Now,
too
embarrassing.
much.
now
she
y'all
was
know I gotta
she was
ask
in and
y'all.
out.
Y'all know
She
I
was like,
gotta
oh no,
ask
I
y'all
can't do
what y'all
this.
think about Brittany. What y'all think about Britt Edie telling Charles that she supposed to be one of his whores or something like that?
He said, well, I don't date hoes.
Yeah, that kind of fell flat. I saw what she was trying to do when Angela tried to like put it on the table to make it kind of a joke. Well, there's no
Yeah.
side baby, and everybody was like, uh-oh, and even Porsha was like, ooh, I need my pearls. And then Britt, and I'm not one of his whores. It's like, Britt, she still don't know how to do it. That was too much.
Oh,
Because Charles was offended, but he didn't want to
yes, he
go there
was.
with her. But you could tell he can go there with her, but he just didn't want to.
Honey, that neck cock, I said, oh shit.
Yeah. And you see him, he was smoking a cigar. One scene, he was
Yeah.
literally smoking a cigar over there. I said, Angela, I don't know what she had to do to get Charles at that event because he was like, oh, y'all still don't get along. We don't have to go. And she was like, no,
Uh-huh.
we're going.
Girl, he did not want to go.
He didn't. I
No,
said he
he
went
did
with
not.
her, but he didn't want to go. And then they said, didn't I hear them say they're good? Britt and Angela said they're good. Britt better not believe that. I want to see what Angela gonna do
She,
to the poor thing next. Angela ain't done with you, girl.
Angela ain't done with her, honey.
Angela ain't done with Britt. Angela the type she likes to
Uh-uh.
play with her food before she eat it. She is not done with Britt. She's
You
not done
crazy.
with
You can't.
Shamia. She's not done.
No, But I want
No,
to
ma'am.
know how her and Phaedra gonna
Oh, I know.
I
fare.
That's
don't think
gonna
they're
be
gonna
a,
mix. I don't think they're
They
gonna
got a
mix
lot for
either.
next season already.
Yeah, they do.
cause you
I don't
know,
think they
Phaedra know a
No, next
lot
season
about
it's gonna
Charles,
be.
honey.
she
She
says she
do.
do.
She
Why
said, "Is
they
that the
calling
secret
Angela?
wife?"
Why they calling her a secret wife though? Angela posted a picture. Angela be with some big dog. How was she with Wendy Williams and Charles? And then he's
You know
best
why
friends
they
with Michael
calling?
Jordan.
You know why they calling her the secret wife?
Why?
Because around Atlanta, he's like moving like he's single.
Single.
That's how
He
he
dated
moves.
Sheree for a long time. Off and on.
He moving like he's single. That's what Phaedra's saying
Mm-hmm.
without saying it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
see how
how
that's
Yep.
she
gonna pan
breathes
out.
you down. She said,
That's
"Oh,
why
he."
Sheree didn't come on. Cause she had been messing with him.
I would have even took Sheree back on this season.
Mm-mm.
That would have been a mix. She gets on my nerves, but that would have been a mix. But Phaedra in with this group. I like the way Phaedra read them all down for about 10 seconds and
Ooh,
gave
Baby,
her opinion. Why she
she
called
let
Kelly
him.
strawberry shortcake?
She said she a tiny little thing, like a little gnome.
She is a garden gnome. A garden gnome.
I said, oh my God, Phaedra. No, she said, I like little people.
Oh, that was so rude. And then they flashed back to that Christmas party where Miss Juicy was there. I
Yes.
remember that.
Oh yeah.
Now Bravo done
Oh
went back. Bravo dug in the crates. I know it's season 16, but Bravo dug in the crates to try to show us some history, which I could understand. I thought that was cool.
yeah.
We even
so
got
what did
old
y'all think
Apollo.
about them digging in the crate and bringing Nene out of it?
Well, you've been saying it for weeks, and those of us who think that if the ice is thawing, I've heard people say never. I never say never. Nene's not saying never.
Never,
And Andy
ever say
Cohen,
never.
if he's the only one saying never, his voice is not gonna matter if network
No, them
eventually
numbers gonna
says
matter.
yes. Yeah, and that's what they're looking at. I can see it, honestly. I see it more
I
now than I
can.
did a year ago. But yeah, I can see it. I think
Yeah,
that's why they did that too.
They put her on the screen, y'all.
Yeah, they have
did.
been saying her name, floating it a little bit. They used to X
Cynthia
her out.
saying
Not now.
friendship like me and Nene. I
Yeah.
think even Cynthia could probably get a peach next year, or she could be a friend of Nene.
Yes.
I think Cynthia
Because Cynthia and Nene are good now. Nene interviewed her. It's interesting.
I think Cynthia like friend of though, y'all. I think Cynthia like dipping in, giving her wisdom, eating her food, and getting up out of there without them being in her business like that.
What I'm trying to say, Cynthia like to be a friend of, because Cynthia wanted her little boyfriend in peace.
Yeah,
right. Because she got that little young boy. See, Phaedra got that little boy, but that little boy don't mind being on the camera. He don't mind being on the camera. We done seen him over there, and y'all seen how he picked Phaedra up, so we already know what he doing to her little self.
Yeah,
okay.
He like being on TV.
He like Phaedra, honey.
And Phaedra don't mind. She done already told her, I got me a 30-year-old.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. D. Herman said that Bravo can bring back Jax Taylor and Kristen Doody, who were both fired for racism. They can surely bring back Nene.
Yeah, absolutely. Nene hasn't done anything to be blackballed like that. She accused him of, but that was her experience. And now people
but other people accuse them of being a rackhead.
That's true.
I mean, that to me is worse.
And then Brandy actually sued him for harassment. Remember, he's on the phone with her talking crazy. He's called her drunk. So there's a lot of people that's still working with Bravo and with the Universal Universe that had, for them to blackball Nene. So we'll see. Nothing shocks me now. I'd like to see.
But her show, her YouTube show is bringing numbers. Yeah. So I think they're looking at that too. So those numbers coming to Rohan. Oh.
Yeah, they would like that. Kelly showing her little two-faced self again. Why was she down there?
She is.
What did Drew do to little Kelly? Why is Kelly mad at Drew?
Drew ain't did nothing to Kelly.
She said, make sure you tell the truth.
Because it's Shamir.
Yeah. That don't make sense. Yeah.
But her and Shamir friends. So she's trying to take up Shamir's thing between her and Drew.
Because then Kelly's
when she told Drew when she told Drew you'll never see Kelly change. Oh, we seen you change.
Oh, she changed from week to week. Production even asked her. They said, well, something, do you know Drew or what about Drew? And she says, well, I don't know her. I just know she be lying. So if you don't know her, how you know she be lying unless somebody told you that?
Somebody told her, and that was Shamia. So
Shamia, y'all know I try to ride for Shamia, but this week
I did too, but she getting on my nerves.
At the radio station, why is she talking about Drew at the radio? Shamia, sell your song. I've been begging. Can we go with Shamia to her job? Can we go with Shamia to the game? They get Shamia to the radio station. She let Big Tigger have her laughing and talking about Drew. That didn't make sense to me, y'all. What y'all think about that?
I didn't like it.
Me either.
I think she should be promoting herself. And you keeping Drew relevant and not yourself.
That was confusing to me.
Not me. I feel like that's what she do to Porsha too. She have everybody's name in her mouth except for her own. That's what I feel like she do on her interviews.
She do too much.
She's showing
she be doing too much.
Way too much. Even when her and Drew was arguing, and that could have been a cute back and forth. Why are you barking? Why you got your back turned all the way around? Was she facing the camera? And then she was like, "Kiss my MFA, B," a couple of times, like loud. And them country club people.
I was like, "What is happening?"
I don't know. Did they skip something? Because I missed something.
I don't know because it was weird.
How did it go to that? D said D UNT talk saw it. I did not see it. Okay. I did not see it.
Sandra, we don't hold it against you.
Okay.
I see both of them. I didn't see both of them.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. I see
He
both
said,
of them.
I'm
I see
sick
how.
of them dragging Drew and especially the new girls when she did not lie to you or on you. If we are
She
not
sure did.
calling Porsha a hoe daily, they need to stop. Now, calling somebody a liar and a hoe is two different things now. Now, Drew can lie. She do
She
lie. So
can, but she didn't lie like Kelly said.
Yeah. The
well,
dog ear.
Now
Yeah, that
Kelly
was
now.
funny. Elderly dog ears. I said, what is the two of
Yeah,
y'all
boy,
talking
when she
about?
said that, I hollered. I said, Lord, have mercy.
but Kelly is doing that. Kelly is doing that because of Drew and Shamia. And she's supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be Kelly's best friend now.
Yeah. And
Well, I
then
don't
Bree
know
Forecast
just
said
what.
the
didn't get
way folks
mad.
went up for Shamia because of her money in her house was exactly how they went up for Fallon before Porsha had her fired.
Mm. No, I don't think that. I think that they
Said,
showed Shamia
I
in
didn't
a.
go up for Fallon, so I can't relate.
I didn't either.
I
I
didn't know
didn't like
she had.
Fallon.
I didn't know she had a
I
peach.
didn't
She
think
wasn't
Fallon.
Yeah, I
interesting.
didn't like her either.
Mm-mm. I
Mm-mm.
think they gave us a false vision of Shamia in the beginning. Now it's slowly coming out. But also I know how Porsche operate too. So both of them together, they just alike. I'm sorry, but they are. One just more vocal this time, and
I'm
Porsche
not
is
sorry.
not.
I am not
They are
sorry.
just
They
alike.
is both just alike. Yep.
Yep,
And Portia
they
spread rumors
just
about
alike.
Drew that she can most definitely be called a hoe. Oh yeah, that was wrong too. What Portia did. Thanks for bringing
Yeah, why
that to
does she
me.
Yeah,
keep doing that? Dennis
Why
has
do she keep,
denied it.
even when she was talking to Phaedra and Phaedra said about
yeah.
he was the hot dog man, she gonna say Drew said on the hot dog. That's degrading, and that's
Yeah,
not
And
right.
not only that, Dennis sat there on set. No,
And said
he's
that's right. He said
he's
it
denied it.
and this is something
too. He said he did
Portia
not.
has made
It wasn't
up.
like that with him, Drew. Yeah. So
No,
First she
Portia
said
wrong
she
and
didn't care. Yeah, at first she said she
and
didn't
it's
care.
wrong
Now
because she didn't
she's
like
saying it.
when oh please, she didn't like when Kenya did that shit with her about
Yeah,
Bolo, and she
it's
might have
true.
really jumped
exactly.
on Bolo.
And that
She
was
might
true.
have really jumped on that thing.
Hmm.
Yep, she
So
really got
that
some.
wasn't right. That wasn't right.
What y'all think about poor Brit trying to have her little bearer naked? Them little boxes she had the stuff
Girl,
in
when
there
she
for
handed
her.
them little Dollar Tree swims,
There wasn't nothing
come
in
on,
the
it's supposed to
boxes.
stuck you in.
I need to see the actual thing. I think she got them from somewhere. Just might have put her label in them. If she did that, I don't buy it at all. It was
It
kind of
was
I'm
nice
cheap.
that
pretty
she
sure
even had
she
no
did. Who's
tissue in the
making the stuff
box.
for her?
I don't know.
I'm missing a
And
comment.
Portia said, "Wait a minute." She said, "Isn't her the production being messy? Isn't her new product is the same name as yours or close to it?" Portia's like, "Nah, bad. Nah." She said,
Yeah,
"I've been in this
Portia's
game for
go
10
naked.
years."
Portia's had go
Yeah, hers
naked
is go
for a
naked.
decade.
Hers is bare and naked.
But Brit's not original at all. To have a shapewear line
Uh-uh.
bare naked when Portia had go naked for her hair.
Yeah. Come on now.
And then
But
she
don't
put
worry,
another lie out about the
Brits
license. She said, I have time to do
Brits is
this
for the
now
show
because my
only.
license is being on hold. So is the license suspended?
Child.
On hold? Now I don't know again. What is it with the license? It's on hold, suspended. Because now she said that's why she got time to do this.
But she did. She said she sold her business. So what is it?
Yeah, I don't know. Dee's asking why didn't they help her? Maybe they don't like her.
And they don't like her probably.
I felt sorry for
Uh-huh.
her, and I don't care for her myself. I just felt bad. I was like, look at this. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
Girl,
Poor
I
Mike.
wanted to know why she only fed the cast because I think that was some dirty shit. How you gonna put the cast in the middle of the room and
Mhm.
invite all them people there to watch them eat? I said, "Ooh, what's she talking about? She gonna eat anyway."
Portia said she gonna eat real fast. I'm gonna eat my food real fast.
Uh-huh.
Right.
It was like I
Come on,
Some
spit.
I
old
eat real
singing.
fast.
No, that's supposed to be a separate. And then I don't know who the event planner was, but when she said, "Well, everybody's not gonna eat," they'd say, "Oh, we'd better do a separate room, have them eat first, and then come out here for your speech, give the gifts or
Yeah.
whatever." But that didn't go well at all.
And she should have had gifts for everybody.
Yeah,
Like
that thing was
maybe
just
a
a hot
gift
ass mess.
card or you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, child. That is crazy. That was sorry.
It
Mhm.
was. It's gonna go down in Grenada because now I can't tell who is linked up, who's mad at each other. What Angela supposedly made up with everybody, but we already know how that
We
go.
know how Angela
Well,
is
Yeah,
now.
Grenada gonna be lit.
it is.
Yeah,
Now
it
Phaedra's
is.
going. That's gonna be too much. But I'm looking forward to it because that should be a lot of
I
fun with
am too.
everybody coming.
Yeah, Grenada gonna be lit. Everyone, Miss Diaby,
Grenada is gonna
this
be off the
dress
chain.
was too tight, and she looked like a busted can of biscuits. She wasn't wearing her own product.
No, I
Nope.
noticed. G. I didn't want to get on it too bad. She dropped. Remember, she dropped something getting out the golf cart, and Lil Kelly had to get down and get it for her. She couldn't even. She couldn't appropriately
Yeah, she
bend
said,
over
"Girl,
because
Kelly, can you get this?
yeah.
You're short." And
Kissy,
then
you don't
gave
even.
Angela extra large. Yeah.
Yeah, how
Ooh,
did she get the? Do y'all see Angela's body? Angela had her stomach out. Okay,
Girl,
out.
she
Angela
had
is
her back.
not
Angela
no
is
extra
not.
large.
Angela's not an XL. I don't care what
No,
nobody
she did
says.
that to be
Angela is a
smart.
small.
She gonna pay for that. I'm sorry,
She
she
did
gonna
that
pay.
Oh,
to
she
be
gonna get
smart.
Brit.
Angela got some large breasts now. Her breast is large on
That's
her
about
body,
She
it.
got a tiny waist
but she got
and
a
then
small ass face.
a natural bottom. But she said the extra
Mhm.
Yeah.
large toothbrush. Britt's not ready
Boy,
for it.
with that big mouth
Angela's
of
not
hers, girl, I holler.
an
What you
XL
say?
toothbrush, y'all.
Girl,
Mhm.
That's the kind of silly stuff. That's my kind of carrying on. That's so
mine too,
silly.
somebody. What she needs is an extra large toothbrush for that big
Toothbrush.
ass mouth.
Girl, Angela stay on that mouth. You see,
I see
Angela
too.
stay on
Because
that mouth.
Britt don't have an answer for it. Britt better ask Michael to help her come up
No.
with something. Britt don't have an answer.
She stay on that mouth because Brit referencing that man's thing in her mouth.
Yeah,
Yes.
On
it's
that
true.
photo Kenya had, that's what the fuck she referencing.
Yeah.
That thing
Uh-huh.
must have been big.
So they don't
Ooh,
fire
child.
Kenya,
Well,
but you
it's
got Angela
stretched.
bringing it up every week. Yet Kenya's over here at the house, so Angela slips it in every week.
Yeah, that
I'm gonna
thing
see when she bring it up next week.
that thing must have
Oh
been
my
big
God.
in Brit's mouth. You
Yeah.
hear me? That thing was big inside her mouth. Angela keep on talking about stretch marks.
Yep.
What was she talking about?
Big old
Oh,
I know.
toothbrushes.
big old extra
Extra large
large
toothpaste,
toothbrush.
toothbrush.
Man, shit.
Everybody giving it up for Angela's body. Yes, we do. We need to normalize that. You see her in the gym too.
Yeah,
When,
Yeah.
when I got my
Angela look
BBL,
good.
Angela looks great. I'm glad to
She
see it.
Angela
don't
look
look, she
real good.
looks naturally good. She don't
She had
look
that little half
processed. She
shirt
don't
on.
look, yeah, she looks good. I
Queen
like
Speaks said what we used to
Angela's
call it.
body.
It is a brick house. Queen Speaks, a brick
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
house.
She's a
And it
brick.
ain't no
Yep.
manufactured brick. Okay.
Ah.
It's the real brick.
Y'all see Charles
Mm-hmm.
working her out. She works out herself too.
Uh-huh. But Charles wasn't playing with Bridge.
Charles be
He
working her
about to
out.
lay her
Yeah.
in.
And he told her he
Bridge
don't
better
joke
leave
like.
Charles alone.
Yeah, Britt's already been warned that they don't really joke like that when it comes to
Yeah,
anything about Charles, anything about marriage, side baby, this or that. That's between them. Don't play with them like that.
that's right.
I don't
But
know
she's
why
kind
she would be
of
so dumb to do that anyway.
I don't either. I wouldn't want no more
Her
Angela
and
when it
her
comes to
girl,
that.
her wife. That's Britt got a wife. I mean,
I'm sitting over there with wearing his hat inside. Poor Mike.
Mm-hmm.
He better give
Poor
Britt some.
Michelle.
He seemed like he could probably read down better than Britt. He need to help her out
Uh,
because I
the
felt bad for her.
TV queen says Phaedra said Brit's got bodies, so I believe
Oh,
the
she got
mom.
body.
She did.
Wait a minute now, that ain't what Phaedra said. Phaedra said that she got more bodies than Willie.
She sure,
And
Mr. Willie
Yep.
Watkins down there to
Mr.
the
Willie
funeral.
down there, the
Yep.
Undertaker now. That's what she said. She got more bodies than Willie.
Told
She
you.
got them in the city and the country. I said I cannot.
Well, Britt said
Yes,
she
she
was
do.
just on the cam for a week with her best friend. So I don't know.
Child, that girl been around. Okay, I know. She been around. Britt been in the game a long time. I'm surprised her labias and stuff ain't hanging out her drawers. I'm just
Well,
saying.
you know
Oh my Lord.
they do rejuvenation. They have rejuvenation and all of that. Once they start getting
Well, yeah,
surgery
she
and all
had
of
a
that.
rejuvenation. She had 200 pounds.
Ugh.
Ooh, child. Child. I know her back hurt. all that laying down, and I know she got a hip
Oh, nothing
replacement, all
back
that
hurt.
ride,
No, it's too much. Not her back hurt. Her
back
neck,
hurting,
her back.
hips hurt because she be riding.
That.
Yeah. Hip replacement and everything. You
Oh,
hear me?
Lord.
Was she over
Yeah.
there at Betty's place?
Yeah, she was over there. Come on, Mike, let's go ahead to daddy.
Now she didn't talk like
Mm.
that then. She
The
ain't talk
nose
like
does
that.
something to impact your voice sometime. A lot of singers won't mess
Yeah.
with their nose. So I'm kind of surprised. Well, she's not a singer, but I see Money Long just had something done. Or if you entertain with your voice, a lot of time they won't mess with that nose.
No. Unless you got a septum and they'll open it,
Yeah, what's your mom just had her nose done, Glorilla. That
Yeah.
really
Oh
irritated
no,
me.
Glorilla. That's who it was. I didn't
Yeah.
mean Money Long, y'all. Not Money.
She
Glorilla.
came
But
out
she's so
and
cute.
said
I love
all that
Glorilla's
shit.
face.
She was so against changing her face, and she did it
Yeah.
anyway.
I hate when people
Yeah,
take that
Queen
in.
speak.
A lot of that
That
talk is to make to chip away at people's self-esteem and try to normalize certain things. Like to
Yeah.
call Angela extra large. You sitting over here with a whole BBL. This woman, her bottom is natural. So what we know she got her nose
Yes.
done, which I hate she even felt the need to do her nose. If you look at
She
her
do too
mom,
now.
rest in peace. She had the same face as her mom. They look
She
cute. That's
do.
a cute
Same
old
face.
nose.
She
I
do
don't let
too
people
now.
make me insecure.
Yeah, she do too now. Shit, girl,
Yeah.
they used to call me big
Well,
lips in school, baby. Them lips, shoot. Them
now
Yeah.
people
lips,
paying for big lips and hips.
Stop
Okay.
listening to these. Stop
people,
listening to it.
people out here getting stung in the lip with a needle. Not me, baby.
Yeah.
I wake
Hmm.
up like this, okay?
Yeah, they used
That's
to
right.
call people,
Every day.
make fun of
Every
lips,
day.
a big bottom, the skinny girls, they got made fun of. Everybody gets made fun of. Your two
Now I ain't
daughters
gonna
look
tell
like
y'all no
this, that.
lie. When I was younger, I did want I wanted my breast done. I'm not gonna tell no story about it. I did want my
Oh,
breast
I did too, but I couldn't.
done.
I didn't get them done.
I didn't
I
even.
left them alone.
My kids went crazy. Oh my god! I was gonna get them done. This was around the time when Maury Povich was real hot on
Hmm.
TV and Jerry
I remember
Springer,
him.
and I was getting ready to get mine done. And some girl, something happened real bad to some girl, and my kids started freaking out. And then my husband was like, "Well, maybe you shouldn't do it. Then the kids is all upset, and it is dangerous." And then I was like, "Forget it."
Yeah, it's true. It's real
Yeah.
surgery. They've minimized it where it's not, but it's real live
Oh, it's
surgery.
surgery.
Oh, I was on my way
It's
to get.
not very aggressive because when I used to work in cosmetic surgery, I think it's very interesting how they put the saline behind the muscle um and stuff like that. And it's not a very long surgery. But if I ever had a breast surgery, a male would do it, not a female, because baby, that surgeon I used to work with, he was like perfected. He had them nipples sitting a certain way, had them things where they can fall and raise. I was like, damn, he
It's the
making sure these
anesthesia though.
things is good.
It's the
Uh,
anesthesia. A lot of people don't wake up from
Mhm.
the
yeah,
anesthesia. You don't know if you'll be that person, heaven forbid. So it's
yes,
never been a
yes.
curiosity to me. No, thank you. Remember
Yep,
Mm-mm.
Tamika?
D.
Tamika
Well,
went down
D.
there right
D.
after
I'm
she had her
still in the
baby
committee too. D. I'm
and
still in
almost
the
didn't wake
committee
up.
too. But guess what? All that ass in those
Ain't
jeans.
that-
Baby, I tell you, he didn't give me all them breasts, but he gave me enough ass. So I don't need them breasts.
You sure did, child.
That's right. You
Mhm.
gotta make it work. Whatever you got,
Yeah,
make it
I
Got to
work.
make
do.
it work.
I use what I
Child, get you a little padding and push them little
got.
things up, and you'll be all right.
Yep,
Men
I
is
do
simple.
work.
They don't have. I never had no complaints. These men they're not the ones doing that. I think people do that to impress other women or so they don't get that. People
Yeah, I could
about
care
them.
less
Yeah.
who
It's not worth
complains.
it.
Especially now. I mean, now I'm working out stuff. It's for me. It ain't for nobody else. It's just,
Hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't like what I saw when I was in Punta Cana. So I said, nope, I ain't taking this body nowhere else.
I've
And
been
I gotta
walking
change
and
it. And only I can change it. So
Yeah.
true.
I had to change my meals. Matter of fact, I'm great. When I get off here, I'm great. Go boil my eggs and stuff and cook my little protein and get my salads ready for the week. I ain't got time.
Mhm.
I gotta pack my lunch
Yep.
and make sure I'm, eating right.
Good to go.
hmm So it is what it is. But If I want to do something different, then I got to do something different.
Yeah.
So I will start tomorrow. My son done made a routine for me, so now I got to do it. I told him I ain't want to do it till next month, but he came to me today and was like, "Oh yeah, I got your routine ready. You start tomorrow on your leg."
Ooh.
Yeah, I take a quick walk around I started with a 7 minute walk.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 7 minute constant walk, and then I add a minute. I'm doing this little walk thing but it helps with your estrogen. It helps with your bone density. Some people say, walk 30 minutes, but when you start now, build
You're
yourself
not
up.
supposed to. You're not supposed to. When you
Yeah,
first start out, you're supposed to walk a short distance. Where I try to tell my
yeah.
cousin
Mm-hmm.
starting to
You
walk
can't
now.
do that long
She
walk.
never did it. She never really walked before. I said, no, you need to go like maybe 10, 15 minutes and go back. I'm gonna walk
Yeah.
as far as I can, then go back. I'm like, no, no,
You
you gotta
exhausting
get
yourself,
off short. So you wasn't really walking. So you go now and
Mm-mm.
try to be big girl on campus,
Mm-hmm.
we'll find out. So tomorrow when
Yep.
I start my little thing, I do like 10 minutes on each little. I got a whole little workout in there now. I got my little treadmill, my little
I got my
vibrating
little shaky
plate,
thing. I'm gonna shake on it.
uh-huh, my
Ooh,
vibrating
that
plate
thing do work you out. That vibrating plate do work you out. You be
on my
tired when you get
bike.
off that thing.
Yeah, I got my bike. I do that in the morning. That's it. Then when I
I
come
just need a
home,
bike. Yeah, I like to do my steps. I do the pedometer. My minimum is 10,000 steps, even if I don't go anywhere or do anything. I'll get that minimum in, but then I want to
mhm,
add something else to it. Probably be a bike. I like to swim as well, but I don't get to the pool enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that you could do short of laying under somebody's knife, and that's fine too if that's what a person
Hmm.
wants to do. Just be safe
uh-uh.
with it and make sure it's
Well,
what
listen,
you wanted and not listening to what the trend is or what other people want to
I
do.
ain't.
Right.
I don't want no knife, and I don't want no needles, and I don't want no pills.
Yeah, me
But
either.
I'm not gonna knock anybody else that does
Me
it
either.
because some
Me
people
either.
Hmm.
do need a jump start. But the problem
Yeah.
is that with some of this new medicine that they have out now, is like you can start taking it, but then what happens when you stop?
Yeah.
You have to do your maintenance. You have to
Right.
stay on it for maintenance.
And they
Yeah.
don't know
You know.
the long term impact yet. Some of the stuff they
Hmm.
started doing, you see how some of these celebrities are aging. That's been on those like the We Govy and some of that just allegedly, in
Hmm.
my opinion, I don't want to name anything, but it just ages them, and it's just something different about their looks and the
Hmm.
way the weight comes off. So you don't know
It comes
what
off too fast.
yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Walking
Mhm.
pad and weight, CC. Yeah, a walking pad would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to
And
walk.
weights you can
That's
do
what
anywhere. Yeah.
I got my yeah. I got my weights too. I bought me a new set of weights back there,
You
so
can
I
get
got.
you a vest, a weight vest, and walk, and it help
Mhm.
burn too.
3 different sets.
My grandson has one. That's what I walk with.
Mhm.
That blind lady, that's funny.
I do want to. I want to start wearing a waist trainer. I just want the right one. I don't want something that's
I
gonna
got
hurt me.
one. I got one, and it actually is. I pay like pretty good for it. It's pretty comfortable. I walk. I'm gonna start back walking with it because at one point I had got
Yeah, I don't want something
good
all
with it.
tight on me and like no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want one
Mine's
that
not tight. It's not tight, but I can tell when I'm losing some of the inches because I have to go to the next. Um, but it's not tight, but it is snug.
mhm.
So the next time you put it on,
Mhm.
when you're walking, you're actually burning that fat and getting that water out of you. So I don't know.
D said don't get Brady's. All
Yeah.
right,
Uh,
y'all. So here's the question of the hour to you both. What did you think about Phaedra's return? Go sassy.
I think it was refreshing. I think this is the first time I actually seen Porsha like open up and be crazy like she normally is, and she's comfortable, because I still think that she's not comfortable with the other girls. I think
Mm-hmm.
that she knows. I enjoyed how they flash back to, the reunion and all this stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
think it was I liked it. It was refreshing to me. Okay, so
I
to
like the
see an older
rollout too.
face.
Yeah, I
I
like the
agree.
rollout.
What you think, Sandra?
I like the rollout. I like how she came and there was kind of we could see her little silk pajamas, so we knew that. And Portia
Uh-huh.
was excited, so we know. Oh, okay, here's Phaedra. Finally, we've been waiting on her. You say you're looking for me. Here I go. So I like how they did that.
Here I go.
I
Mm-hmm.
never say no to vintage throwback Real Housewives of Atlanta. I look for any excuse to bring in some of those old building blocks because a lot of people don't know
Yes.
the history. So I like that she was able to address it. She didn't really apologize or anything to Candy. She just said she
No.
hate the way she left, which I can understand that. So she hate the way she
Yeah.
left. Now she real bold coming out with these new girls because she doesn't really know them yet. And a
Yeah.
lot of them are gonna take offense once they watch they seen that episode. So
I
she's
think
ready
she
for
wants
every one
me
of them.
to.
She may want the
Yeah.
smoke because
Mhm.
Phaedra she doesn't like to really talk about herself and her business. She'll show you what she wants you to see, but she ends up making you talk about yourself. So she's doing that. She's gonna do
Mm-hmm.
something
Yeah,
out for all of them. Red
I
meat
think she wants
to
the smoke.
everybody.
She
Yeah.
making herself a storyline for next season. I
Oh
promise.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
I did
promise.
And
like that.
and Phaedra is like, Phaedra, she's the read queen, so they better get it
Hmm.
together, cause honey, she will put you down.
Yeah. I can see her going toe to toe with Angela. That's probably about it.
Oh
Poor
yeah,
Britt ain't got nothing for her. Kelly's loud, but that's about it. So,
that's
and
That's
it.
that's
it.
and
That's
she,
it.
yeah, she's not gonna really. She already let Shamia know. Oh, sweet Shamia. She don't see Shamia as a competition, and then they got
Yeah,
longevity. She don't want to hurt Shamia. She's like sweet Shamia. So Shamia,
Hmm.
you safe. Don't worry about her. Leave Drew alone, but don't worry about Phaedra. And Angela
child,
better
you
get
better
ready.
worry about Phaedra, child,
Yeah, she
cause
called her
Phaedra
sweet.
coming to slay.
Yeah, she kept calling her, oh, sweet Shamia, I've been knowing her. And
Mm-hmm.
Portia would move right along. What'd you think about Drew? Portia there for the mess
Yeah,
too. So but
Mm-hmm.
it was fun. Even with the little stuff she was throwing out about him, nothing was too nasty or too mean, other than the Dennis Drew
yeah,
thing, which we've already said. Stop doing that. That's not landing.
yeah. Portia, stop. Portia need to
Yeah,
stop, cause Drew,
that's not
I
landing.
think Dennis is tired of hearing it.
Yeah.
Um, he's like, we in about business. He's about making his money. She signed a
Hmm.
label, you know,
Yeah.
and she's they've been working, and Portia knows that. That's the crazy,
Oh,
Drew,
sassy.
Dennis
That
don't
point you
work with
brought
him no
up
more.
about no wait now this is where one of you might know. Okay, he told Portia last week, I don't work with her no more, this and that. But we seen that the attorney brought him in. He was part of the when she signed. So is he still
yeah.
gonna be working with her? I don't know the time frame. I'm a
He's
little
gonna be
confused.
working with the label.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah, he's gonna be working with the label with the songs that he have for her. He's not gonna be managing her, but he's gonna be
Hmm.
working with the label, and he's gonna get the residuals from her song. So because he was like the creator of those songs, and stuff like that. So I'm glad that they cleared the air and got it out the way. Oh, let me ask y'all this. What y'all thought about Portia looking at that $4.2 million house and Miss Diane talking about, I'm going to sell my house and move in with you?
It looked
What
like
y'all
for the
think about
scene, Miss Di. Oh yeah, Miss Diane. I'm gonna have to drag her by her go naked. Miss Diane, can Portia have anything? Come on now, you got this girl's first
stay at
house. What you gonna
home?
try to sell your house and come get this one?
Well, Sandra
That
P,
got
I'm
on
gonna
my
tell you
nerves.
right now,
That
Sandra
got on my
P.
nerves.
Sandra P, man, you gonna hold hands on that motherfucking one because I wanted
You
to go
with
to
her?
that screen and smack the fuck out of Miss Diane. I
Oh, you
really,
with me? Okay, good. We all in
Yes.
agreement. It's unanimous.
man,
Yeah,
I
we
wanted
in
to go grab
agreement.
her by
Yeah,
her. I wanted to go grab her by that goddamn go naked and tell
yeah.
her
She's living
Shut
through this
up.
girl,
sit her
and
ass
Portia,
down,
I
her
mean,
in
she
her
yeah,
own fucking
is.
BBL.
she don't need to
Because
be
when
in
the hell can
competition.
Portia when can Portia have some shit to herself? And
Yeah.
why didn't you tell your daughter, number one, girl, why do you need this 8 bedroom house? You ain't having no more kids.
Mm-hmm.
Why you got to have all
Yes.
this? Put you a $2 million home and buy that straight out and don't worry about nothing no more but the taxes. What is wrong with her
Exactly.
mother?
She wants to live through
She
Porsha. I've
living
Yeah,
seen
that
it. I've
woman,
vicariously
seen
I
it for
through
stopped
years.
Porsche.
She is. I've been seeing it, and she's
yeah, I
still
stopped
doing it,
liking
and
Diane
it's not
right there.
right.
I'm sorry.
It's not right. I don't like her doing that. First of all, get
Yeah,
some friends
no,
around your own age, or at least in the same generation,
yeah, I
Gen
didn't
Exactly.
X
like
or
that.
something, and stop trying to live through Portia.
I didn't
Let
like
her do
that
what
shit.
she's
She
doing.
want to look like she's
I ain't like that at
25.
all.
She
Yeah,
want to live off Portia money. She probably was telling Portia to marry these men for money. Get the fuck
yeah.
out of here
Yeah,
because
I
she
wouldn't
wants
be
some money.
surprised.
Now,
They
yesterday,
always
now,
say that.
yesterday, I'm trying to tell you, when I watched the show now, I said,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, you want this
Look how
girl
I
to be
mean,
doing
it's
for the
not being
money so
happy.
you
It's
can
like, yes,
benefit because the more money Portia got, the more you
the
benefit.
well off she
Like
is.
Cordell said, you was sitting up in that room eating that large pizza on his white
Yep.
goddamn furniture. That's what he said.
Queen chairs. He
Yep.
sure did.
And that's why he didn't do that prenup, because he said Portia and her mama ain't gonna get my money. Okay. That's
Mm-mm.
why. Because Cordell told it. I mean, I don't like Cordell, but he did tell the truth.
I
They
You
believe
know,
him.
might
so
need to sell that house to get another one. It
yeah,
could be
you know,
with
she
that
know that
gas.
pre that trial coming up June the 11th, and Simon isn't, been let go of ICE to get his affairs in order. Then he's getting shipped back to Nigeria. Okay, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Porsche can afford that $4 million house. I guess, but baby, I wouldn't want no house with 8 bedrooms, and I don't got that many people.
no, I
Yeah.
think Portia is over her head. She needs something around 2 million, maybe
Yeah,
a 5 or 6 bedroom.
yeah, maybe
You
a
know, 5 bedroom, 5 bath, or something
five-bedroom or
like
something
that.
like
That's a
that.
nice
Come on, two
house.
million, 5 bedroom with
Yeah.
a swimming pool. A nice,
Yeah,
maybe 2 living rooms, a great room. Something you can still get a nice house. You don't need that fucking 8 bedroom house. You're not even gonna know somebody in that bitch while you in there.
I know.
I don't want all that.
Yeah.
And
I
Somebody
don't
Diane
want
said
all
you
that.
ain't got to
living.
worry about it because I'm gonna be one in there, one of them bedrooms.
Oh my gosh. Too
Oh
much.
my gosh. Sit
One way
down,
said
Miss
Diane
Diane.
ain't
Sit
living.
down.
One
One
way
way
said
42.
Diane ain't living off Portia. She ain't living
Yeah. She living
Two
through.
things
She
can
ain't
be
living
true.
through it. She
Portia.
living
She living
off of
off
her.
of Portia. Damn.
But that's true
Yeah,
though.
D
Think about
her.
it. Portia got
Diane is
that
not
daycare in her
unlike Joyce
name.
and that.
Mm-hmm.
She been living off of her.
Cece, they
Mm,
said
mm,
ICE
mm.
released him. I thought ICE released Simon. Do we know? Or is that just a rumor?
Nah, that
No,
they
that
didn't
he got
release him.
released, and but he's only released until he get to the trial date, and then after the trial, not the trial, but his divorce date, then he's got to go to Nigeria. And the reason why they're saying that is because, he needs to get his affairs in order. And he's going back to Nigeria. He ain't coming back to the United States. Gonna make sure of that.
Well, he can self-deport. A lot of them don't want to do that because
I
then
didn't
they're
know his
not
ass
able
got
to
out.
come back. But he can self-deport to his own country. Just go
Uh-huh.
ahead and peace out. And there's a lot of other places beside the United States that he can do what he want to do there.
Yeah.
He can go to
They
Dubai
probably know who
still. He can
he
still
is,
go to
child.
Oh yeah, that money speaks. No matter how you got it, people will welcome even a scammer as long as
and
they
if
got
he
that
got
money.
5 million,
Uh-huh.
he can come
They don't
back
care.
to the United States.
With a
He
gold
sure
card.
can.
That's right.
That's
So
right.
you just
If he
sold the
got
Yep.
gold
5 million,
card.
he can buy a gold card.
Maybe his
Yeah,
attorney will tell her, get one of them gold cards.
yeah, he can buy himself a gold card. He can afford it.
Yep.
If they let him buy it, because they only protecting the clear people over there in South Africa, so I don't know how they're gonna
Yeah.
carry it. How about
Mhm.
Miss Diane give Portia back her home? That's it.
You could do that.
That's all they
That's what
need.
I said. Give her
Yeah.
back a home. Let her revitalize her home. Bring it up to date. And Miss Diane, go get you a condo or something.
They said they can't wait for Simon to get his phone back. He got to
Well,
catch up on the show.
Portia always
I don't
complaining
think
about the
Simon's gonna get
distance
that
of
phone.
you
I
know
mean
wanting
that
the
house
house.
back because they said Simon had been paying on that house.
I thought he was still in custody too. I never heard about him getting out. Last I heard
I
was
heard
No,
last
he
he's
night.
in
was.
custody. He's just there.
He's
He's
still in
still in
ICE.
custody with ICE, but he's still like out doing. You know what I'm saying? They monitoring while he's getting his
They taking
affairs.
him to court. They said they got to take him to court.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can still go to Dubai and Costa Rica.
Oh yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
think after his court, and then He might be getting deported. Shit. He might go back to
Hmm.
Nigeria. I don't know what he gonna do. I'd rather go back to Nigeria than stay locked up. Shit.
You got that right.
Because he's still
I'd
gonna
rather
be
go back
wild.
home than sit here and try
So,
to aggravate Porsha to death.
Or
right.
risk being sent to a third country that's not even
Right.
related to
Just
you.
go back home
I'd
before
self
they
deport.
accidentally send you somewhere else and sell your black ass.
Look at
Hmm.
P and two Ross comment, that Mrs. Ross comment.
What
Portia
she
needs a
said.
4-bedroom. Tell her mama not to move into her house. That's the other thing about too much house.
Oh
People
yeah.
be counting rooms that they have. So what I would do,
Yep.
if I'm not
Hmm.
telling her what to do, Portia will have her master suite. Portia Jr. have her master suite. The au pair have a master suite and 2 guest bedrooms. That's 5 right there.
That's
So
all
as far
Yeah.
as the 8, that's no, Miss Diane. I'm sorry.
That's
Mm-mm.
all she need.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that's all she need. But
But I never say no to a house hunting scene. I just love looking at the different properties and that kind of stuff. I love that.
Oh, I do
Hey,
too.
Teresa
yo,
Even
Rose.
I
though
was
she
glad to
can't
see
afford
Phaedra
it.
back. I was glad to see Phaedra back.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good addition.
Why do people want sign with the Trump Porsche? That ish isn't cool. Legal, wait a minute, legal him take his illegal ass back to Africa.
Yeah, D. Herford. I see a lot of that. I don't understand that either. You don't have to like Portia,
Me
but
either.
why do
I
you
don't
look
know
for
why they want him to hunt her like that. And halftime, a lot of people don't like. Even if you don't like Portia, it's still wrong for that man to be doing what he's doing.
And they didn't like Fallon either, so it's not in defense of Fallon. I don't know what it's about.
No.
So what, I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know either. But I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. It was nice hanging out with
It
y'all.
Great first
was.
look.
Here
Great
and
first look.
get my lunch prepared and stuff for tomorrow so I can be ready for my day. Y'all have a blessed
Yes.
evening. It is always a pleasure hanging out
Yes.
with you ladies and
Yes,
those
it
in the chat
is.
from every channel. Thank y'all for hanging
Thank
out with us.
you. Thank
Please
you, chat.
like the video wherever you are tonight. And to the
Yes. Share.
wonderful mods of these channels, we could not do this without y'all. So
No.
thank
Yes.
y'all for being here and hanging out with us tonight. We love y'all and
Yeah.
everybody have a good night.
See
Good
you
night,
Wednesday.
everyone.
Night, everybody. Thank you.
Night, night. Bye, guys.
When I go with confidence, when I go we roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, we can go slow, wind it up all night. Baby, take your time, let me know I want. When you tell me what I want, when the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going, like bum bum bum. Throw it back then rotation, take a risk and just season, shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. We know that beat, we know shine bright like royalty. We know stay creep with the guarantee and why. So kind of your neck is stolen. You been waiting on me to solve it for me. And last weekend, you had me thinking, oh, almost kicked in and lift my head up, like bum bum bum. Throw it back then rotation, take a risk and just season.